have to look at love like a 7-game series. So we come into game 1, and we don't know what's going to happen. It's our first time in a playoff game. We try our best, but we end up losing. For any circumstance, we weren't prepared, we weren't doing our best, we weren't playing our best. But we lose game 1. That's okay. We lost game 1. It sucks. It hurts. We're going to bounce back. Game 2 comes around. We're a little bit better. We come into it with the game plan. We don't think much of it. But we lose regardless. And we lose even though we thought we were going to win. Things took a wrong turn and we ended up losing, even though we had faith in us winning. And that hurt a lot. It's whatever. Game 3 rolls around. And all of a sudden, we put all of our effort into trying to win this game. Because we do not want to go down 3-0. Going down 3-0 is detrimental. I mean, we think about it, like, we're not going to come back. We're not going to come back from a 3-0 deficit. So what we do is we put all of our marbles into one basket. We put all of our eggs into one basket, and we pour our hearts out for this game. We create the game plan. We come in prepared. We do everything we can. We give 100% of our effort until the buzzer sounds out. And at a certain point, we realize that we're still losing. We're trying our hardest. We're putting points on the board. But it's not working. We are losing by 30. It's the fourth quarter and we're still playing our hearts out. We're creating all these game plans. We're doing everything. We're trying to orchestrate a plan that will work. And we think that we can still win even though we're down so much. And we fight till the end because we do not want to go down 3-0 in a 7-game series. And so we lose. We put everything, we put all of our hearts into that game, and we lost. And when we're down 3-0 in a 7-game series, that hurts. It sucks to look at. We look at it as, wow, we're not going to come back from this. We can't come back from a 3-0 series. So what do we do from here? We either succumb to the 3 losses, and we don't believe we can win, and we lose game 4. We lose the series. We lose it altogether. Or 2, we get back on our 2 feet, and we fight so we can force a game 7. We can extend the series out. We're going to fight. We're going to try hard. And so we do. We come into game 4. We're fighting. We're doing everything we can. We don't give up. And suddenly we're back on our feet, and we win game 4. We start building. We start realizing what works. We become better, and we win game 4. Game 5 rolls around, and we continue to build our own game plan and structure. And all of a sudden, we're doing better, and we win game 5. Game 6 rolls around. I mean, it's a hard-fought battle because even so, where we're building ourselves, we have that uncertainty. What if we lose? I mean, what's the point of keep going? But we keep going. We don't question our own belief system. We keep going. And we push through. We keep building. We keep building on what we had kept building on in the past. Game 4, Game 5, what we had strategized. We didn't put all this effort in for no reason. And we win Game 6. And Game 7, it's the hardest game of it all because we want to win. And Game 7, our strategies from Game 4, 5, and 6, they don't always work. And so we have to sacrifice. We have to sacrifice every moment for what we have built to win this Game 7. Sometimes we have to remember what happened in Game 1, 2, and 3 and take those lessons to win. And we find out what works. We do everything we can. We avoid the mistakes we made in Game 1, 2, and 3. We're not down 3-0 anymore. We are about to win. And so we do. We apply all the lessons we learned. We apply all the principles of winning that we've done. And we win Game 7. And love is the exact same way. You know, our first time in a relationship, we don't know much. We might get left. We might be the one leaving. That's okay, because it's our first relationship, right? And then we enter our second relationship. And guess what? We get cheated on. We want things to work. We don't overthink it that much. Oh, we just got left. Oh, things didn't work out. It wasn't meant to be. But we find this person and we think that it's going to work. We have faith, but we end up getting left again. We get cheated on. Whatever. Third time's a charm, right? We come into our third relationship and we think, this has to work. I've done this too much. I just want to settle down and be loyal, to be the person I can be. In game 3, we take the lessons from the two people that we've used in the past and ourselves, and we improve as a person. But we pour everything we have into this person. We do everything we can. We don't question it because we don't want to lose this person. We don't question whether or not this person treats us right. We don't question whether they're doing us any justice. And we don't question that we're losing our own self-respect. We don't even question our own dignity, matter of fact. And we get walked over. We are an emotional doormat. And even though we are down in the numbers, we keep fighting. We keep fighting for this relationship that clearly isn't working. Clearly, we're playing the game that they want us to play. And we aren't even playing our own game. And at a certain point, we don't give up. We keep fighting until it's too late. We keep fighting. And we lose game 3. We're down 3-0 in a 7-game series. And now what? When you're down 3-0 and you've been in 3 relationships, 3 or 4 or 5 relationships, and you start to question your own self-worth. You start to think, am I worthy of love? Can I be in a happy relationship? You can. It's about 2 things. It's about your belief system. If you believe you can be in a healthy relationship, you rebound from going down 3-0. Because that's what it's going to be. If you're a man or a woman, you're going to go down 3-0. 3-1. 3-2. 3-3. You can either, 1, give up and lose and accept that you're a loser forever, or you can come back on your 2 feet and win. You can do your best. You can put in your all. You try to build yourself up. Even if you've been hurt, you keep trying. You keep trying. What's the point in not trying? And so we get back on our 2 feet. It's game 4. In our relationship back. We don't even have to be in a relationship, but we're taking the time to heal. We observe, we heal, we see what's happening after the heartbreak. But we're building ourselves, we feel, we grieve, and we start to do things that we love doing. And well, it's working. We win game 4, we're doing better. And suddenly we keep moving on. We keep building our lives. We hang out with great friends, we keep ourselves busy, we learn the life we had before that person. We know us. We know ourselves better now. We're doing a lot better. And now you can have your own self-discovery. You can find yourself. You feel ready. You've done enough healing to the point where you say, I am ready. I'm ready to experience love. I am ready to find that feeling. Now we're in game 6. Now we feel worthy of love because we love ourselves. We don't have to give up anything for love. We don't have to give up any facet of our life. We don't have to change because we've built. We don't have to do that anymore. And now we're in game 7. We're in the final straw. And now it's time to find our partner. We developed the boundaries, the self-respect, the skills we've learned from games 1 and 2 and 3. We know what it's like to lose. We know what it's like to be hurt. We avoid everything that we'd be doing to be hurt. We don't want to hurt anybody else. We don't want to be our past selves. So we learn everything that we can. So we can treat this one person right, and we can receive the love that we know we deserve. And so we do. We use all those standards, we use all those boundaries to unconditionally be ourselves so much that we attract, the law of attraction, everyone that deserves us in our lives, and we find that person. Whether that means we go through the trials and tribulations of people that do and don't deserve us. But we have boundaries now. We know what it's like to avoid the people that have hurt us before. And once we go through that enough, we find our person. And we don't question if we're worthy of love because the right person will love us no matter what. And you win the 7-game series. It's a sign to never give up. Because why would you? Just because you're down 3-0 does not mean you should give up on love. And doesn't mean that's all over for you. It's never over. You have to think of love like a 7-game series. To keep finding yourself, and you have to lose to win sometimes. And that's okay.